Double cloud moment. Okay. I don't want to deal with that again.
I was thinking, I was like, Smash 4, kind of the worst Smash game, right? Is that in contention? Is that controversial? I don't think it is.
I would hope not.
I feel like the only other one people might say is Smash 64, but I was like, it has the novelty.
Look, it's the classic of Ultimate players to have played Smash 4 to just dunk on that game because it's just too easy.
That's why I said I was like, there's no way it's controversial. I was like, I feel like everyone who plays this game remembers that Smash 4 is just worse.
You know, this game has problems too. We can just say that, but that
well,
game also
no one's denying that either.
that game also had many problems. All right.
Saying Ultimate has problems is also not controversial.
All right, game
We are going into
one
game
here. Yeah, winners semis, first set of semifinals. So it's going to be a 3 out of 5 to win this set.
And we are seeing the footstool. We are seeing a start on PS2, and Kira did go his Dark Pit.
Okay.
I do wanted to ask, since you said you're more familiar with this meta, is this the common gentleman's in doubles as well?
I would think it has to be. Yeah. I mean,
what else would it be?
I'm of the idea of what players like you, Sam, and Soda, where like, man, could you stop like gentlemen into PS2? There's important knowledge to take there with like what stages people want or don't want to play on in the first game, but you got to think about that with two players deciding between each other, like, ooh, what's the best stage for the both of us? And they probably, at this point, they may not even know like what the exact best stage for them is. So it's just like, yeah, let's just go to PS2. Who cares?
Or what the worst stage is for their opponent. And that's honestly the kind of funny thing where you said they have to both agree, like, oh yeah, what's best for both of us? It's like, that's not what the game is. It is still a competitive format. It's not friendlies.
Yeah.
Did you see that interesting like UK rule set that came out where they actually don't have starters and counter picks? They just have like 9 stages and then you strike.
No, I've seen that.
It's to encourage striking, I heard.
Yes, I've seen that list for. That's been there for like several months. I think it's like more than just UK. It's been a European rule set for a very long time. It's just have
that's what I meant.
9 stages, no starters, no counter picks. Just strike these stages and figure out where you want to go.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting. It's a much different take on a stage list than I think I'm used to. And I think, if you want to experiment in that way, then it's cool. I'm usually of the type that like, hey, we can bring down stage numbers, at least on the stage list.
Yeah.
Since we've had a lot of time to figure out this game, we can lower the stage numbers a little bit since we usually have too many like similar stages, really. If you think like, oh, go bigger, that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah.
So you can have every stage at once.
I was gonna joke. I was like, no, bro, bring back WarioWare. Dreamy and Frenzy taking a lead. Nope, KiraFlax shares stock. That honestly is a pretty wise decision because Dreamy and Frenzy are both really high %. You might as well not try and risk a 1v2.
Oh yeah, there's potentially one advantage state interaction. I mean, Frenzy is gaming right now. I want to say he's gotten hit a bit. Man, he's just schmoving over the blue team right now. Setting up for combo stages for Dreamy to take here. I mean, they've been at high % for a while, but they still seem very comfy. They haven't been threatened at all with their evasive options yet.
I would say a lot of it is just their movement options, getting them out of a lot of risky scenarios.
Man, they're playing they're playing this neutral game so well right now.
There we go. One grab is all it takes.
Can't avoid an S grab at some point. You got to take it. Okay, double jump burned here, and what's the play now? Ooh, nice tomahawk.
I say tomahawk grab, yeah.
Yeah, very good from KiraFlax. Now we're back at it again, and
there we go.
Land after the full hot forward air into the grab immediately. Look for the grab again. Game 1 going to KiraFlax and Olkios.
Nice narrow win. Like I was saying, I do think that share stock was definitely the right play. You didn't want to have Olkios losing his stock and then being forced into a 1v2. Because as we said, that was hard enough as it was when they brought it back to a 2v2.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to have someone who can tank those stocks really well. to have those shared stocks. We were talking about it in the last set. You know, you got to decide who's going to be tanking this time, and like how well can one person tank if one person gets ganged up on, and that's the biggest deal here. I think that may also be an important factor as to why KiraFlax decided to choose Dark Pit as well, is that Dark Pit does have multiple jumps and an insanely good landing option in Orbitars.
Yeah.
So is able to preserve their stock pretty well and mix up their landing a lot. So in case Olkios goes down for a while, KiraFlax is there to keep his stocks around so Olkios can then get back to keeping things even.
Right now, KiraFlax has just been farming a little percent with landing aerials, like definitely a bunch of nairs thrown out. Oh no.
Weird controller malfunction there, yeah, on Kira's end. Unfortunate there. Having sometimes in this game, controller malfunctions do be like that. These controllers are
I've seen that happen
old.
more. I've seen that happen more with GameCube controllers recently, which every time they get mad, like that happens, they'll get mad because it's like I got a GameCube controller so it wouldn't disconnect.
These controllers are old, man. I mean, we're playing with old hardware, so there's potential for problems to service like this, and you know, if there was ever an argument for letting people play Pro Controller, I guess, then you know, then it would be this. Yeah. Okay.
I was kind of thinking I was like, they should probably restart that.
Yep.
They're pretty even. No one is harmed.
It was only like one stock off of Dreamy, I suppose.
There was one stock off of both of them. Is the thing. If they continue that, if they play that out, it would have been about even. So you might as well just reset because you're pretty early into the game.
Yeah, at least it's not finishing 1v1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine the elite rage quit where you get like the last combo on the last stock and they just immediately like, oh, I'm done with this. The controller disconnecting on.
I was talking with some friends about that the other day where it's like, have we not as a society progressed to the point where we can like patch out people rage quitting and making you lose because they rage quit or something? Like, have we not progressed to the point where we can stop that from happening?
Yeah.
Like, this is not like 2005 like COD lobbies. It's like, come on, guys.
Nintendo and online is stuck back in 2005.
That's a good point. As soon as you said Nintendo, I was like, I know where this is going. You were saying old hardware. Talking about Nintendo's old software.
Yeah. All right. It turned from Dreamy losing their first stock to Nest down smash in the last game to Olkios immediately losing their first stock, and now I can emphasize again, it's Kira's ability to tank stocks because of Dark Pit's multiple jumps. We'll see how that's incorporated here in this game as Kira is forced to survive. All right, blue team in advantage here, at least for stage, but Frenzy able to slowly make it back. I was thinking that PK Fire would almost allow for a combo extension on Frenzy's end, but not quite. Forward air to take out
there we go.
Frenzy's
now
stock.
Stocks are back to even. KiraFlax living at 150, though. Dreamy has kind of been stock taking a lot of the time I've seen him play here.
Yeah, he's a tanky dog. He plays his decisions very well. I mean, an experienced dock player has to play as if every single hit is going to send them off stage. So they gotta play very careful. Yeah. All right.
And that's what we were saying by the options getting open, where it's like Doc, because he can get his recovery covered by his teammate, is a lot more viable than he would otherwise be.
Okay, forward air at least set up for some conversion here. Ooh, upper forward air, no. Frenzy did not have confidence that a upper combo like that. Ooh, good coverage from Frenzy. See, one player in doubles might be like, oh, I'll double up air on KiraFlax there because I have the potential to take a stock. But if KiraFlax DI'd away, that would not have been a combo. So Frenzy was like, I'll just back air Olkios instead since he's going to try and catch up to me. That is the dynamic that you have to play in doubles.
And Frenzy and Dreamy in a very solid lead right now.
Yeah. That is a sign of really good doubles awareness, and that makes a mark of a good team. And again, these two have been teammates for a very long time, so they know each other super, super well. can
It's
play
especially
around each other
impressive
super
because,
well.
like we were saying earlier, it just takes a especially heightened awareness to compete in doubles. It's like, dang, my situational awareness is low enough as it is. I can barely keep track of myself, let alone 3 other players.
All right, back throw, seal the deal in an up air as well. Okay,
Bring
last
this even.
stock. Blue team, though, not looking so hot. Okay, the forward air dunk was almost there from Frenzy again. Frenzy, I feel like, should now start getting at least a little more confident in the forward air setups off stage, but wants to try and play for an air dodge read off of the double up airs. Not
some nice
go like all
multi-hit
in,
aerials
right?
into each other.
Uh-huh. Okay, how's red team going to take neutral here? Not down throw his teammate, that's
The
for
thing
sure.
is that
Just slam
blue
dunk
team
him.
was definitely behind, but they got a little benefit from the fact that both members of red team had to come off of Halo platform at the same time.
Yeah.
And that did give them the chance to actually set the pace for this last stock.
Okay, back throw to send off here. Olkios couldn't get too close to that because of the hitbox on the back throw, so.
Orbitos really is out here being one of the best disadvantage options in the game.
It's so good. So good. Okay, ooh, playing around the defensive Dreamy a little bit with that forward air. How's the stock going to be taken? Kira's taking risks here. The back row is close. Yeah, he's got to play around that up smash super hard. Ooh, Frenzy's playing chase. How's Olkios
They are really getting down to the wire here.
Olkios
This is a best of 5, but KiraFlax and Olkios could put themselves up 2-0 right now.
Oh no, it's just
like that, it's a 1v1.
Okay.
We're
Grab
watching
here
real
almost.
Ultimate now.
The scrambles. The full hot fireball, the
guys
Mario Classic.
I was like, just gentlemen to fishing back airs. Throwing out fireballs, fishing back airs.
Oh my god, the scrambles
What
are
is
ridiculous.
this?
The spot
What
dodge
is
spam.
this?
I can't believe this. I'm on the edge of my seat
Smash
right
4
now.
shielding this game is spot dodging. There we go. Olkios and KiraFlax, like I said, putting themselves up 2-0 in this best of 5.
You know they spot dodged like 5 times.
They
that day.
really did. It was literally spot dodge, both shield, spot dodge. Grab, spot dodge, shield.
They were too scared of both of each other's commitments. It was the
Yeah.
Ness grab versus the Mario out smash.
Yeah.
They were terrified. You know, if Ness reaches for his little gremlin hands to try and grab onto you, you
That's
just
the
gotta,
thing. I was like, because if he shields, Ness grabs, so you have to spot dodge it. But once Mario spot dodges, he's going to up smash, so you have to spot dodge it.
the state of scrambles sometimes.
I was gonna say, what a Scrimblow-ass game.
All right, third game, still on Pokemon Stadium 2 though. Dreamy full hopping right into that dark pit in there.
Did we go to the stage all three games?
Yes. All 4 games.
Oh yeah.
all 4 on Pokemon Stadium 2.
Including the reset.
Let's see how things change here. I think we're getting impressive. Yeah, edge guard here against Frenzy.
Frenzy does die. He's dying like Doc, bro. Sad days.
And Dreamy is a Doc that, like, he can go off stage to help his teammate. I've seen him do that before, and it's really cool to watch. But sometimes you're just, like, near the edge of the blast zone, and you just know that Doc can't have your back in those situations.
Just like that.
It's usually Mario helping out Doc instead.
That's what I was thinking about. I was kind of calling out that it's like Dreamy and Frenzy just like need to be shouted out for their team comp, because otherwise they would both just be dying all over the place.
Okay, down air, up air, drifting a little bit to avoid those Doc back airs. Again, Dreamy being very careful around with aerial spacing because they want to make sure they're close enough to Olkios as well when they hit KiraFlax, so they have a hitbox on their way down to cover themselves.
Dangerous Mario up smash being getting parried by KiraFlax.
Okay.
But Olkios does die here.
Yeah, unfortunate case for KiraFlax air dodging being forced by Mario Cape into Olkios' PK Thunder.
Causes Olkios to die.
Yeah. It's not like Olkios couldn't have it done PK Thunder differently, so he wouldn't have caused Kira to die there, or but Oh, sorry. Olkios
I
did
know
that,
what you
right?
meant,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So he
still an
could have done it
unfortunate-
differently, but he stalled it intentionally just so he would have recovered a little easier.
So it's still an unfortunate scenario nonetheless.
Yeah, of
for
course,
sure.
yeah. Okay, dash attack. The all-doer in terms of 2 frames in this game. Oh no! Air dodging on accident there
Dreamy's
with the
dying
buffer.
there.
And back here on Frenzy as well. Last stock for the Marios here.
Say on the brink of death. Both Mario's been getting edge guarded pretty hard, especially Frenzy actually. Well, Dreamy actually just ate it last time, so.
Oh no, is that going to be it? I like the idea of deciding to use the down smash there on Olkios.
Yeah.
Even if it was really low percent, lowest angle possible, very nice to try and force some specific options out of Dreamy, but Dreamy was not taking the bait.
Most definitely.
Forward throw to try and set up from Olkios there instead of trying to go for a back throw to set up for an edge guard on Dreamy. And second stock out
Here's the thing,
there.
I don't know how I feel about that option because like I feel like he could have just forced Dreamy into a worse position.
All right, it's an S back air spam moment. I'm
Yeah.
thinking it's about time. Weird angles coming from Olkios sliding
Yeah, I remember
across the stage
I
there.
remember in the first second of that 1v1 last game, I was like, all right, you guys seem to gentlemen in the back air because I saw them both do it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I guess we're actually gentlemaning to spot dodge. He was waiting for that. Yeah, nice.
The home run bat not only hit his
Another
shield.
one.
Okay. Home run.
Led to KiraFlax getting the up smash him out of it too.
Out of
My
the park
word.
for game 3. Moving on to winners finals. Man,
Solid 3-0, but well play all around.
yeah.